Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Brittany, and today we are talking about the big old dreaded, or maybe not dreaded, college. Whether it is your first year, your second year, your final year, you can never not look at more tips and tricks and ways to make things better for college, and maybe things you didn't think of that you should have thought of. This video is primarily for first year kids, so if it's your first year for college, these tips are mostly going to help you. If it's any other year, you probably know most of this, but it can help to get a little refresher. So enough of this little rambling, let's get into it. And just to clarify, I am a junior at Ithaca College. I am a film major, so if you were wondering, that is my little background with college. Okay, so the first thing you are probably thinking is school supplies. Oh my god, I'm taking 5 classes, I'm gonna need 5 folders, 5 notebooks, 5 binders, loose leaf paper, all this junk. Let me tell you, no. Throw it out, do not buy that much. You do not need that much, I can promise you that. Let me just grab my school supplies right here. So these are all the school supplies I bought right here. It's only 4 things, okay? You really do not need that much. So I only got 2 folders, both 5-star. They were on sale at Target, 99 cents if you're looking for a deal right now. But you only need 2 folders at most, because 1, you're probably going to get back graded papers. It's quite likely. So you're going to want to have a folder. Why can't I open this? What the heck? Weird. So you're definitely going to want a paper for all your graded work and all the things that you can look back. There will be handouts. Definitely, it's going to vary based on your major, but I promise you're not going to need more than 2 folders. And then the other folder I like for upcoming assignments. Sometimes teachers will give you new assignments that are paper form. Sometimes that is not always the case. So I always think it's good to have them separated because you don't want to mix up the 2. I only got 1 notebook because I promise you, you're not going to need more than 1 notebook. Again, like I said, this is going to vary based on the professors you have, based on the school you go to, but more likely than not, it's going to be your laptop. Your laptop is going to be your savior. You're going to use your laptop for everything, and I highly, highly recommend using Google Drive. Google Drive is going to be your savior because you can open that on any computer. So if you go to the library and you don't have your laptop, you can pull it up on that computer. If you're going to a print station, you can open it up right there. Any presentations, you can open it up on the teacher's computer, professor, whatever. So Google Drive will be your savior. You need a Gmail. Gmail is how you're going to interact with other students. It is your prime setup for communication. And lots of folders in your Google Drive too. You're going to want to organize. I have mine organized by year and then semester, and then in the semester folder is all the different classes. So that helps divvy it up and makes it super easy to find everything that you are going to need. I also totally recommend, because your Gmail is going to be your first line of use, because that's where all your documents are going to be. That's where you're going to communicate with students most likely. So I would have your school email forwarded to your regular email. So my school email, I don't ever really go on that account because it is Outlook mail and I just prefer Gmail. So anything that gets sent to there automatically will be sent to my Gmail, and then if I need to reply, then I just open up my Outlook and I reply there. That's mainly only for professors. Those are the only people you're really going to reply to or send out emails to. So my biggest thing that I totally recommend, that I think you should do as well, because it helps my life so much, is to have a planner, and not just one planner, multiple planners. I am crazy and I actually have 3 planners. I have this one that I just got from Target. I love the brand. I don't think this one is, oh, this is Blue Sky. Blue Sky is my absolute favorite. I don't always grab it, but I find them to have the best organization per planner wise. So I think you need one that can fit in your backpack and take on the go. I also think, hold on, I'm trying to reach my other planner. This, I didn't think that I would need this or want this, but my life changes because of it, and that is a desk planner. I like the ones particularly with lines on them because when you go to your desk, you're going to be living in a dorm room. It's small. The only spots that you can really be at is your bed and your desk. And your desk, every morning you will be able to see your plan for the day, because it is so easy to forget what's going on in your life, especially in college. So this way, this one is in your backpack, but this one is right there at your desk in the morning. And then my third one is an electronic one, which is on my computer and my laptop. I have them synced up with iCloud, and I have it color coded based on things. My life is just so crazy, so I have things dedicated to work, things dedicated to school, YouTube, events, all the different categories, and I can easily see by color. And this is great because you always have your phone on you, so it's easy to pull up. Especially I like it for alarms for meetings, because it's so easy to forget that you have a meeting. So if you set it up a half hour, 15 minutes before you have to go to that meeting, you're not going to forget to go. But sometimes your phone is not always reliable, and I don't like to put homework in my phone just because you can end up having so much at one point, and sometimes such a dry point. So I like homework more for the visible planner. Okay, so dorm living, those lists that you see online and on websites, or when Target sends you something in the mail and it's like, here's everything you need to get. No, do not follow that list. You do not need all of that. I'm telling you, as much as it says on that list, you're probably gonna need about half of that. Think of the essentials, what you really need. You're not gonna need things like a rug. Like, that's a lot of times they put that on there. I would say, if you're living in a dorm room that you don't have your own personal kitchen, I know this is not good for the planet, but I definitely would say paper products over actual bowls and dishes, because then you have to walk down to your bathroom, or you have to walk down to the communal kitchen, and it's just a lot more work, where you can just throw out that paper bowl if you need to. Now that I'm going to be living in a college apartment, I'm going to be getting real plates and dishes, which is better for the environment, but for now in college, it's just really not doable, at least in my opinion. It's totally up to you what you want to do, but I just do not find that as practical as it could be. When it comes to packing clothes, be realistic with yourself. I even still have trouble with this tendency all the time, but think about the clothes you are packing, okay? Think about the weather and the seasons and how it's really going to be. If you're going to school in Florida, you're probably not ever going to need a winter jacket. That is the truth right there. Just be honest with yourself. Like, don't pack 10 hoodies unless your go-to statement is hoodies and you're going to be wearing the hoodies all the time. It's not likely that you'll need all 10 to wear all the time, and you can always come home in between and change out hoodies that you're wearing. Think about the items that you're bringing specifically. When was the last time you actually wore it before college? Don't think that one pink top that you haven't worn since junior year of high school, that you're going to all of a sudden want to wear it now that you're in college. Your style is continuously growing and you're probably not going to backtrack to it. So don't bother. It's totally not worth it to pack it and bring it. Like, sell that or donate that, something. Girl, you don't even need to own that top anymore. Seriously, invest in a good pair of headphones, whether that be Beats or Bose, I think is how you say it. One of the bigger, bulky ones, because I promise you there are going to be times where those little earpod ones are not going to be enough. That's not going to be enough to cancel out the noise around you, and you're going to need to protect yourself from conversations or anything like that. And the bigger headphones, people take you more seriously and will leave you alone more likely because they're like, oh, the bigger headphones, they're really in the zone, you know, doing their work, when really you're probably just like listening to music while they're on. But I promise you, it makes a huge difference. Most people think life is more like the movies where they're like having fun, and you rarely see the people go to their classes. Seriously, go to your classes. I think it's totally okay to skip every once in a while, and if towards the end you want to start skipping the class more, I totally get that, but like, you are paying so much money to go to these classes, so why skip unless you really need to, or something has come up, or you really do need a day off. But to just continuously skip it to the point of where you're going to get such a bad grade in the class, it's really not necessary to do that, especially when you were putting so much money into this, you know, college debt, man. That is crazy. But also at the same time, don't kill yourself over the grades too. I know that's kind of like contradictory, but like, C's get degrees, okay? I am a consistent A/B college student. I haven't gotten a C yet, but I don't overkill myself with the studying, the working hard. I balance out my life so that I can still get the good grades, but I'm not crying over myself getting a B- or a C+ on a test. everyone is working towards the same goal, and just because you don't excel in this one particular class, like, it's not the end of the world. And really, when you get into the real world, like, no real person hiring you is going to be like, oh, you got a C in Intro to Mathematics, I don't know if that's for you. So like, don't drive yourself crazy, you know, like, you're gonna do awesome. Probably people worry the most about making friends, and the thing is, like, you can make friends now, and then in the next semester you will make new friends, and then the semester after that you will make even new friends. Your life is going to keep constantly changing, and no one's to say you're going to find your forever college friends in the very first semester. So open yourself to new clubs, open yourself to going out to do things, open yourself up to people you're working projects with. Be open to everyone and do everything that you want to do. I think the biggest thing is clubs is where you're going to meet the most people. That's where you're going to find all the people, especially with similar interests as you. So there's the common thread right there. But I promise you to not stress that if you don't find your friends within the first 2 days. I didn't find a cannot speak. I didn't find a friend group until towards the end of September. So it's not that I was alone, I was just meeting new people and branching out, and it wasn't until the end there that I really found people that I click with and started to hang out with all the time. I think those are all the main tips that I have for this video. I'm considering maybe doing an Ithaca College specific one. I don't know if that's something anyone wants to see. Anyone of my 10 people watching this, let me know. So if you guys like this video and you liked watching me, then you should press that subscribe button down below. It means so much. And I will see you guys next week with another video. Bye!